We have all seen it, we've all had it. People that actually lose out their jobs because of what they write on social media. Shocking, right? Here's the best news. You can always turn your online presence into your greatest asset by mastering one thing: your personal brand. Top of the morning, everyone. My name is Tshidi and I'm back with a brand new video. Today's video is focusing on something that we all don't talk about enough, which is personal branding. Whether you're trying to climb the corporate ladder, or you're freelancing, or even just on the job hunt, building a personal brand is actually one of those things that, whether you like it or not, you should actually do it. Before we actually get into any other thing, we need to understand why personal branding is important for all professionals. Picture this: you're in a networking event. There's hundreds of other people that look similar like you, have got the same kind of qualifications, and these people are all trying to also impress to get that seed funding or to actually get that job that they've been looking for. How do you then stand out? Well, that's where personal brand comes in. Your personal brand is basically a unique combination of your skills, your experiences, your personality, and what makes you who you are. It's your reputation and how people actually perceive both your online and offline persona. In today's digital age, if you're not constantly shaping your own personal brand, somebody's actually doing it for you. We've seen that happen before. And you might not like what they're saying. Your brand can influence the jobs, the promotions, the client relationships, or even the partnerships that you might have. Who benefits from a personal brand? The short answer is everyone benefits. For example, corporate professionals. A well-crafted personal brand can actually make you more visible to your leadership, positioning you for promotions and opportunities that you never would have actually thought about if you were not actually visible. It's the difference between being another cog in the wheel or being the go-to expert in your department. Freelancers, your brand sets you apart from competitors. When potential clients search for someone with your skills, your personal brand tells them why you're actually the best choice for them. Entrepreneurs, people invest in people, not just products. Your personal brand can also build your credibility for the business that you've actually already open some partnerships that you might have actually had. The next thing that we also need to focus on is, how do we improve our personal brand? You might be thinking, Tshidi, I'm sold. Okay, I believe that I should build on my personal brand, but where can I start improving my personal brand? Great questions. Here's a few things that you can actually start doing there. Number one is courses online. There's so many courses that you can actually do for free. Coursera's got some courses that are there. Udemy's got some courses. LinkedIn has got some courses that you can actually look at. So there are courses that are free and they're freely available for you to actually look at. Number two is books. Some of the top recommendations that I'll actually recommend is Crushing It by Gary V, as most of the people actually know, or Building a Story Brand by Donald Miller. There's also podcasts and YouTube channels that you can also look at. And there's also a wealth of free content out there that you can actually just search for personal brand that can also help you get to the next thing. The third thing that you can also do to try and build on your personal brand is to look at your mentors and coaches. Finding a mentor has been one of the most important things for anybody's career. I did a video just not so long ago that's focusing on how to find a mentor or why mentors are very important. Before you can actually improve your personal brand or even to think about improving your personal brand, the first thing that you need to actually do is to at least know where you stand. So let's do a personal brand audit. This is where you actually check up your online presence. Step one is Google yourself. This is the simplest way that you can actually see what others see whenever they search for you. Searching your name and analyzing the first few pages of the results, whether they're positive or negative, can be one of those things that tells you what it is that people actually say about you online or what people think when they start Googling you online. Step number two is social media check. Look at your LinkedIn, look at your Twitter, look at your Instagram, and any other platforms that you actually are active on. Is your profile consistent across all platforms? Does your content reflect your professional goals and personality? If it doesn't, then we know exactly where to start. Step number three is ask for feedback. Sometimes we're too close to our own brand to see it clearly, to know exactly where we stand. Ask trusted colleagues, friends, mentors for their honest opinion as to how they perceive you. Does it align with how you think you want to be seen? Step number four is update your content. Based on this little audit that you've actually done, clean up or update anything that you feel that is out of date or out of brand for you. This could be old tweets, photos, or even your LinkedIn headline. Now, we've also seen people that have lost opportunities because of things that they tweeted years ago, because your online presence is always going to be there. There's also tools that you can actually use to improve your personal brand. Canva. This tool is very fantastic. I know not long ago, I was actually angry with Canva because of increasing their prices. Don't worry about that. But it's one of those tools that I know from a social media point of view, where you want to post social media posts or you want to have LinkedIn banners, or even just resumes that you're actually looking at, a clean professional look can go a long way when it comes to what you do on Canva. Grammarly. Grammarly is all about trying to check your spelling and your content and how you write in certain things. You want content to be polished and a bit more professional, right? Grammarly will help you avoid any embarrassing typos or any grammar mistakes. And the nice thing about Grammarly is that there's also a free account and it's really good. So check it out. It's actually going to help you quite a lot in making sure that whenever you send out an email or whenever you type anything out there, it checks that the spelling is actually correct and any grammatical mistakes that might exist. The next tool that you can also look at is LinkedIn. This is your personal branding playground. Keeping your LinkedIn profile up to date and engaging with different posts or sharing your thoughts and opinions can be very, very important. Using LinkedIn can also help people at least know who you are and what your brand and what you've been building. And then the other one that we've got is Hootsuite. These tools can also help you schedule social media posts ahead of. And then also the other thing that you can also do is Google Alerts. Set up alerts for your name or topics in your field. This way you can always stay on top of the news on what's relevant, what your brand is doing, what people are saying about you, or what people mention about you online. That could also help you make sure that if there's somebody who said something really positive about you online, you can then take that information and actually maximize it to use it for your advantage. Let's try and wrap it up about personal branding. Personal branding is not just a buzzword. It's one of the key things to actually unlocking more opportunities or even just future collaborations for anybody that's out there in the professional space. And remember, trying to control what narrative is actually understood about you is one of the most important things that you can actually do for you as an individual. If you found these tips helpful, please don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to share, and let's meet in the comment space so that we can actually discuss certain ways of actually improving your own personal brand. Top of the morning, until we meet again in the next video. Peace.